Always an interesting time down at the ramp after some weather comes through. As you look around, guys, you probably can notice that it's a little bit wet everywhere. That's because rain just came in, which typically makes things a little chaotic down here at the ramp. Because you get that mixed bag of people who are still trying to go out, and all of a sudden that mad rush of everybody trying to come back in. But welcome back, crew, to the greatest show on earth, and that is the Miami Boat Ramps channel. I'm your host, Broncos Guru, and today we are down here visiting Boynton Beach. And our crew on the right, there's smoke everywhere. I can't tell if they're spinning tires or the exhaust is putting out that much smoke. So they had to reline it up. And our guy here on the left has just been sitting there for quite some time on the lane, just blocking a lane. So now, as they're getting a little closer to launching the boat on the right, it's starting to get further away from the dock, which I'm assuming is going to make this a little more difficult to try and get it over. Here you can see the guy in the dock has a line, and he's already trying to pull it toward the dock. Bro, it doesn't work that way. Boats weigh thousands of pounds, and so does the trailer. You can't just pull it over unless you get the trailer floating, which is not the case right now on this. So he's got the line taut. I still don't know what he's thinking, because there he is pulling again, like he's going to be able to pull this over. That is just not happening, my man. So they continue to back up, but the reality is our guy really needs to pull forward and try and straighten this thing out a little bit, and there we go. All right, so it is exhaust smoke. We weren't spinning tires. Somebody looks like it's got a head gasket leak. So going to start trying to back it up one more time. And hey, our guy in the left lane is actually moving this time now as well. So getting a little closer, but still pretty far off. Our guy's gonna, and the boat's floating now. And so is the trailer, so now he can pull it over because they're both floating. And our guy on the left, look at him. He's about to hit the dock up there. Right there hits the dock as he's backing up. So obviously he's having a heck of a time as he's been sitting on the dock for several minutes already as well. Oh no, he's going straight 4x4 on this. We're rock crawling down at the ramp, and he just smacked that one down hard. So now he is spinning tires, and our other crew is out of here. So he's getting out of the truck, I'm assuming to go inspect the damage. I'm half betting he's confused though. I'm betting our guy doesn't have a clue what just happened, and he's walking over there like, did I go in a pothole? No, bro, you drove off the ramp. And our next crew coming in on approach. So whenever I see these big biminies and we got a little wind, these things are like sails, and our guy's got his motor trimmed up pretty high as well. As you can see, the water spitting up at the back, which means he's gonna lose some of that prop bite, as we've talked about many times. So our guy's coming in. Nobody's really going for the dock, and he's starting to kick the stern around. Oh, he's gotta be careful. Super close to that boat behind him. And his girl goes and grabs the dock, but the boat behind them is kind of drifting off toward their boat as well. Is he gonna go up the concrete? Nope. Well, he gets off. He had a line for a second, and then he dropped it, and now he's pushing the boat off with his foot as he's trying to get it, while his girl's trying to hold on with all her power to try and make it get up. So here we go. He's got the line finally. They just missed the boat on the left, and they will get it pulled over. Definitely has that motor trimmed up awfully high in this one. But this is the same crew we were just watching. His girl went to get the truck, but she's having a time getting the trailer back down here. As you can see him standing up there, kind of in the middle of the ramp, but I don't believe he's in any jeopardy because she's not getting anywhere right now. So here we go again. She starts to back up. The vehicle's in reverse. It really doesn't look that bad to me. And she's pulling back forward. So they've been going at this for a few minutes. She comes back a couple feet and then goes forward a couple feet. Really hasn't gained any ground. So here we go, making a move now. And the trailer's going the wrong way. Oh, she's gonna jackknife it. Finally, she stops. And it looks like her dude's had enough as he's walking up to the car. Now, the trick I always say to this one, if you're going to walk up and kick somebody out from behind the wheel, you better know your stuff, because nothing looks worse is when you kick somebody out and then you can't do it either. So here we go. And he's at least, it appears, has it going in the right direction. A little Boynton wobble action. And we can see her walking down, kind of tossing her hands like, bro, whatever. And there he's got it straight, and he looks pretty good. Our next crew is making their way on approach toward the dock. So Cap's starting to make the turn. And he's kind of going to miss a little bit, so he's going to brake check it up and try and get the bow back going the right direction. So they brake checked out pretty hard. Oh, careful. Getting a little handsy. Again, this motor's trimmed up is part of the problem. Just doesn't quite have the same grip it would normally have if it was trimmed all the way down. So, but our crew's able to get on. There we go. They step it off as we've got our guy over here missing on the first attempt on trying to get his trailer down. Gotta be careful, turning back toward the dock. There we go. Nice counter react. And looks good. They should be good this time. So this was the crew we just watched back down, and they've loaded the trailer, but something obviously looks a little off. And Captain, who's a little handsy with the throttle right here, we can see he's backing down as well. So he's continuing to back down, but it's low tide right now. He's got to be careful how far he comes, especially with those guide poles. The guide pole's going to hit the boat. And right there you can see it's pushing the boat back. Our guy's backing the trailer right into the boat. And now he's yelling at the crew on the dock, like, what are you doing? And our other dude is going to back this down to try and re-level this boat. And the re-level looks solid. And our other crew has this boat pushed out over the trailer now. And they look pretty solid as well. I think they'll be good on this one also. As they try and pull it forward, sometimes the struggle's a little real. But there we go. They should be able to winch it up from there. You know how you just get an intuition sometimes? Sometimes you just know something. Like, I know right now, I can tell by looking at this car towing this jet ski's not going to start. Just a hunch, but sometimes you just know. So let's see how they do. Our guy's going to start backing it down. And a big Boynton wobble. We're going to use all 3 lanes on this ramp as we try and get it down to the water. And we get another ski who pulls up onto the dock on him, but he's at least at the end of the dock. I mean, it's just a jet ski. They should be able to get it into the water enough to find out that it's not going to work. Again, just a hunch on my side. So our guys telling them to keep backing up. And there we go. The ski's wet enough they should be able to get it started at least. Well, if it's going to start. I hope they prove me wrong. I actually really do. But based on what I'm seeing right now, I've got a hunch that I'm correct. So we can see the two guys talking. But no jet ski starting. So after 5 minutes of messing with it, they couldn't even get it to crank. So I'm just guessing either the battery's dead or something else has gone wrong. But again, when I saw it coming in, crooked on the trailer, looking a little old, it doesn't mean that old skis can't run. We see them all day down here, but just sometimes you can just point it out. Like, that one's not going to work. Probably hasn't been started in a while. Well, they're out of here, and we're going to be out of here as well. Thanks for watching, crew. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Miami Boat Ramps. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at the inlets. My channel, Broncos Guru, do some great comedy boating videos there as well. And of course, we got Boats vs. Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.